Hello. I just want to say welcome to the free webinar. I just want to say thanks for signing up for the event despite your own busy schedule. In this webinar, I'll be speaking about myself, my company, what I'm offering to my private group members from wholesalers and partnerships, and why you need to watch this video. Before we get started, I want to say a little about myself. My name is Patrick Lee Brown, and I'm registered with the Better Business Bureau as a real estate business coach, where I like to help people like you find logical and affordable ways to get started as a wholesaler and eventually help you become a full time investor, allowing you to become that end buyer and flipper. I would also like to say I have a background with two master's degree, one in business and one in marketing. So I'm well prepared to help you excel both as a professional and as an investor looking for good deals. So let's get started. I'll be going over only three segments in this free webinar. And those three segments are number one, what is AutoClose REI? Number two, what resources we use? And number three, how to become an acquisitions partner. In this webinar, I'll be covering the current and future goals of my company and how I'm helping beginner wholesalers get their first deal closed. And I promise you, within your first 7 days of connecting with me and my company, I'll get you a contract and get you paid up to $5,000 for a finder's fee. Look, the more deals we close together, the more money you can make as an acquisitions partner. So let's get started. What is AutoClose REI? I created this resource or platform for helping wholesalers and potential investors cut the red tape when chasing deals. My system does not require all that costly expenses that are recommended when you first get started. There's no VA services needed, there's no marketing budget, there's no softwares, there's no PPC, PPL, or Google and Facebook ads. AutoClose REI is based around free resources when finding leads. We use platforms like Zillow, Redfin, Realtor websites to connect with agents and find on market deals. And we also use private networks and other partnerships to gain access to off market deals. We don't use softwares to lead gen, pay for skip tracing, none of that stuff. If you have no clue how to make use of any of these free resources and how to find deals and match them to our end buyers buy box, don't worry, because I offer full training and provide weekly meetings. Look, beginner wholesalers. I'm helping wholesalers establish a presence as a real estate investor by getting started with the basics: deal evaluations, estimating rehab costs, evaluating after repair value, and understanding market cycles. This is a number one all in disposition system, right? It's offering beginner wholesalers an all in one system that allows them to set up inbound marketing leads using the proper contracts, making reasonable offers, understand the entire title company closing process, and most importantly, making sure your deal is connected to a qualified buyer, not just somebody who's a cash buyer, might be another wholesaler. We don't do that over here. Qualified, pre-vetted buyers, people with bank statements, people that are having 160K to 500K budget. That's what we're dealing with. Second, the resources we use. So the resources we use when I evaluate your deal for my nationwide buyer, I pull mostly on-market deals and set up email alerts, averaging about 10 to 15 leads from each resources, bringing in 30, 40 leads a day for free. So when that lead comes in, I run it through an AI-based software called Chat ARV. That instantly tells me a confidence score between 1 and 100. We usually typically go after the deals that are only 70 or above. Anything under that is not a good deal. It's not in a good market. It's just a red flag. But it offers me ARV and rehab estimates in 5 seconds just by typing in the address. And finally, when I find a deal that makes sense and fits the buy box criteria to my nationwide buyer, I move it into a system called Breville, which is a free CRM, allowing you to track your deals, make notes, and see the status of your deal in real time. Both Chat ARV and Breville are free to use and come highly recommended for me when evaluating deals. However, Chat ARV does come with a 7-day free trial, but Breville is free for life. Chat ARV offers a 7-day free trial, and after the 7-day free trial, you'll be charged $50 a month. Low overhead. Strictly optional. That's not what I'm offering you to today. It's just strictly optional. If you wish to see a demo of how this works or would like to get access to the sign up link, I can help you with that. But like I said, it's optional and we evaluate all the deals ourselves, and you just need to make sure it fits the buy box criteria, allowing that freedom and flexibility to work at your own pace. And last is how do you become an acquisitions partner? Well, there's three simple steps. One, visit our website for more information, how to submit the deals, how to access the buy box criteria that you'll be using daily and weekly. Number two is activate your monthly membership for $179. Look, I know this is a free webinar, but I'm asking for a small investment because this covers your training, mentorship, and any free resources in the future. As after all, I'm a legit business and the lights got to stay on. Look, if you need references from me from other members who are paying $179 a month faithfully, I'll be happy to send you their reviews of my system and get you in a group chat with them just so we can have a conversation. No problem. And finally, unlock all your tools and resources, free contracts, free CRM for deal management, any related tools or softwares that I could give you for free to help you with your journey into real estate. So just to demonstrate how I use AutoClose REI, Chat ARV, and Breville to evaluate deals, I could show you a demo. You can just book a call with me by texting 814-831-9853 or calling their normal business hours, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. And I'll be happy to show you exactly how the entire system works and what AutoClose REI is and how we evaluate the deals and how we move it into a CRM. The free CRM, which is Breville, you'll get free access to that. That's for life. I highly recommend that to you anyways, just so we could keep track of the deals that we go after and the deals that we evaluate together. Chat ARV does come with a 7-day free trial, and you will have to pay $50, but only when you get to that point. If you do have to pay for a resource while being connected to me, it would just be $50 a month. You won't have to worry about no other payment, no other fees on top of that. But for me, it's a great system because it helps me evaluate the deals I need to, and it actually helps me understand the markets better. And it shows me whether it's an up market or a down market, which is highly useful, especially in this business when you're in different markets and you got to jump around. And sometimes it's 60%, 65%, 70%, or 80% difference depending on what you're going after, a rental or a fix and flip. It's nice to know that information up front and have that right there in front of you just by typing in the address. It's beautiful. So, are you ready to get started using AutoClose REI and become an acquisitions partner, closing deals on a month-to-month basis? Look, book that appointment or click the link provided in the YouTube video, and I'll be happy to get you started. I would like to say I meant what I said. I could get you that first contract in 7 days or less. You just have to be there to make it a reality. And because you watched this video all the way to the end, I want to offer you a special offer. How about I show you how to get that contract? And only when you get that contract, only then do you have to activate your monthly membership with my company. Yeah, I said it. Let me help you get that contract first so you can see how simple it is using my system and how simple it is to have a buyer ready to go. If you're ready, let's connect and make it happen. No results without action. Speak to you soon.